All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for unboxing video number 26.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
We are here indeed. A little bit late because, coronavirus. Yeah, apparently.
No, YouTube's gonna do the thing there. So we had a delay.
We had delays.
And that the post office box things, we couldn't get our boxes from the thing
because it's only open one day a week for 4 hours now.
Right.
For reasons. So
right.
Yeah.
Those people did not put their glasses on. Like your granny that reads Berserk. Yes, and unironically thinks Griffith did actually do nothing wrong. Yes. Who are you playing today? Some cultured weeb ass looking cowboy?
I don't even know anymore.
You don't even know anymore.
Anyways, we've got lots of things to open.
We've got your packages.
Letters and things like that.
They're quite wonderful. Oh, shit.
As you can see, he doesn't quite take care of his grasses.
It's been 84 years. I survived the boat arc. I'm allowed for my grasses to be falling off.
Stay on there, you... All right.
But Mosgus brought the judgment of God. Anyway. Okay, that was wonderful.
That's enough of that, I think.
Yes, indeed. We have some wonderful letters from you all here. I'm very excited about these. I think this is the most letters we've had in a while.
Yeah.
This is going to be really exciting. And we got a couple packages here.
We do
so
indeed.
Thank you all so much.
Yes, thank you.
We do these every month around the 15th.
As close to it as we can. Things that we won't say for algorithm purposes that,
I'm sure YouTube doesn't care about our little channel.
No,
but
I'm sure they don't.
But that being said, stay safe. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Like that is touching your face. That's just not
Make
wise.
sure you have plenty of toilet paper. Because that will definitely help you with washing your hands. Yeah.
But yeah, let's just jump right into it. We have prioritaire. So I thank you to whoever sent us a letter from Priority Mail. Which is pretty awesome.
Natasha, thank you.
Natasha!
Now let's see if it was too big to be called a letter opener, and I don't know if it'll fit. Okay. There we go. That is a very satisfying
Took a lot of guts there, Jacob.
Yeah, I know.
That line.
Oh boy, here we go.
You really steeled your resolve on that one there.
Yep. All right, where does this start?
Ooh.
Where does this start?
Thank you so much for the letter,
Yes,
Natasha.
thank you so much.
All right, here we go.
Dear Semblance of Sanity, I'm Annie Flowers from Germany.
Oh,
It is
cool.
nice to finally be able to write you. Thank you. First of all, I want to apologize for my probably terrible English. No, it's actually quite good so far. I hope my grammar and spelling isn't completely unbearable. It's
doing great.
Just great.
Yep.
Thank you. You probably don't know who I am besides a stranger that sends you a letter. I've been following your YouTube account for quite a while now. Can't really remember for how long exactly. I think I found you through Haikyuu, if I remember correctly. Yes! It's a good place to find us through. Yep. I was searching for reaction videos after finishing Season 3. And just kind of fell in love with you two. Well, thank you. Not literally, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'm in the comments of your videos sometimes, even visited your streams now and then. Let me tell you, catching you two live is a pain with the time difference. Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, because you're going to be plus 10 or 11, right?
Yeah.
So then that's going to put you...
I think plus 9, yeah.
Well, no, 9 is the UK.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's going to be probably plus 10, and then that would put you at, 1 a.m. for starting time?
Yeah. I just never left a real impression anywhere, so I've been just kind of watching you from the shadows. Well, until I convinced myself to write this letter. It actually took me 3 attempts to write this and half an eternity to convince myself to actually send it to you.
Oh, thank you!
Thank you.
Thank you. I understand the struggle. I have written to some of my favorite YouTubers in the past, and it's scary. It's but you're doing great. This is awesome. Thank you so much.
I actually just wanted to tell you how much your videos mean to me. I'm 21, but I don't have many friends, so I'm often pretty lonely. But your videos always paint a smile on my face and fill me with excitement every time I see a new upload for my favorite shows. Thank you.
Yeah.
You truly lighten up my day. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I probably sound really pitiful. Not at all. I guess what I wanted to say was thank you. Thank you for being such kind-hearted and energetic rays of sunshine in this kind of bleak world.
That's like the best thing anyone could say to me, because I just want to be basically the Hinata to some other people. That's it basically.
This letter is getting longer than intended. Sorry for that. Don't apologize at all. I would stop, but I don't know if I could find the courage to write you again, so let's move on.
All right.
From all the shows you upload, I only watched Haikyuu, My Hero, Hunter x Hunter, Reincarnated as a Slime, Promised Neverland, Nomad of Nowhere, and now Demon Slayer. That's a pretty good list.
That's a pretty extensive list, and
Yeah.
I appreciate the Nomad of Nowhere shout out there. Like, of all the RT shows we've done, you know, it's like, oh yeah,
I think that's one of the only shows that we actually like.
Attack
stopped in
of
the
the
middle
Rogue smartphone.
Ah,
It's just like 06. They're back for me. Quick, keep reading.
I loved Hunter x Hunter. Your discussion parts actually helped me relax and sleep, as stupid as that might sound. Oh, okay, cool. My favorite character has to be Killua. We don't count Killua and Gon's friendship as a character. Of
Exactly.
course. Yep. Who is your favorite, Jacob, and who do you like most, Caleb? Ooh.
This is
For a single character in
Hunter
Hunter x Hunter.
Well, in a lot of ways, I have already said that. Basically, I had the exact same answer
Killua
as
and
you.
Gon's friendship.
Killua and Gon's friendship, but if I had to choose a single character, it would be Killua. But overall, in terms of looking at the story as an entirety, as looking at it from the gist of what it is, one of the things that has kind of become a more important thing for me was the scene at the very end of the show and Jing's line to Gon. And in some ways, I actually don't really feel like I could deviate from Killua or Gon and Killua's friendship as my favorite character. But if I was to choose a favorite, like, side character because of, like, a specific moment, it would be Jing, because of what his interactions with Gon at the end were.
Gotcha.
That's probably one of my favorite.
I don't know. I'm tempted to say Sniper Girl, rest in peace. But it would probably, like, assuming it wasn't Killua, because Killua's like the obvious stand-in for me, you know, because, like, how could you not? But if I was going for something different, it would probably be... Ooh. It would probably be Meruem or Kamugi.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that if we actually went at this from a, like kind of one of that kind of styles of things, Meruem and Kamugi is another relationship character kind of thing that's really important. But I actually been rewatching the Chimera Antark a bit in the dub with some other reactors who are going with it, and I really like Ikalgo. I was reminded of how much he actually goes through this big change of his character, and they made sure to mirror the encounter with Killua and Ikalgo in the same way that Gon and Killua kind of bumped into each other.
Interesting.
In that Gon in the past was basically the Killua in this situation, and Killua bumps into this assassin that needs a friend, basically, and ends up showing him the light, and then it's just a really cool thing there. So
cool.
Yeah, Ikalgo.
And yeah, remember, Killua and Gon's friendship doesn't count as an answer.
Say that, yep.
But honestly, seeing them split up in the end was awful. I so hope that they get back together in the manga someday. On a different note, congratulations, Jacob, on publishing your book.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm not too interested in sci-fi. Fantasy is more my taste, but I write stories myself, so I can't help but be really happy about the fact that you managed to publish your book. I myself only managed to publish my mediocre writing on the internet so far without much of an audience, so I'm rooting for your success with Battle Lines.
Thank you.
And hey, internet is a great place to start.
Yep, go for it. Fan fiction, just posting it up there. That's where a lot of people just...
Friggin', what was the site? That was on for a while, but yeah, it's like basically fanfiction.net, but not for fanfiction. But anyways, to the end of this letter, I thought I might as well drop an anime suggestion. I often stay away from mainstream anime and end up in the more niche parts of anime, so maybe one of my shows sparks your interest. It would be awesome to see you someday reacting to them. My recommendation in this letter is a show called Pandora Hearts. I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I think I have too, but I don't know really anything about it.
It's a semi-dark fantasy mystery anime with quirky humor and lovable characters. The really basic story summary is this. A boy named Oz finds himself guilty of a crime he doesn't understand and makes a deal with a girl named Alice to help her find her lost memories. Cool. The show takes a lot of inspiration from Alice in Wonderland, and even though it has a flashback addiction, it is still my favorite anime.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that's enough for now. I want to write you again and put a little gift in it next time, as long as you don't mind getting letters from me, that is. Yours truly,
Annie Flowers.
Annie Flowers.
Thank you so much, Annie Flowers. That's so nice. Thank you.
We always love hearing from you guys. Your letters are wonderful. So yeah, and
that's fantastic.
By the way, great job writing that in English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did a good job. All right,
guts.
Yes, for sure. This is cool. This person gave me instructions on how to open their letter specifically, in that they recommended that I open this on a specific side.
Huh.
It's very interesting. Yeah.
Is this a handmade envelope?
Well, what I like about this envelope is not only is it one that has like these cute little
kitties,
little kitten things here on the side, but it has like tape specifically so it doesn't tear in the bit here because this is a thick letter.
Oh yeah, that is.
It's got also some postcards or something laminated in here. So let's check this out.
Oh
yes! Look at this!
Oh,
it's Kaiki!
It's Kaiki! It's best girl!
It's Kaiki before the beard, too.
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
And then here we have... No, yes, This is actually probably, amazing. Wow. I want this one, Jacob, because... This is his, lies and the truth.
Yeah.
Just
that's fine. I will happily take this one.
This is the disgruntled and kind of jaded middle management guy that just wants to,
Well, particularly it's his, classic coy look. So
sure.
Yeah.
And this one is basically more kind of brooding, kind of
still
vampire,
got that Wolverine vampire look,
but on vacation. He's got his Hawaiian shirts here.
Yep.
That is amazing. Thank you so much.
And I gotta say, these are really well done.
Yeah, these are very cool.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
That is great.
That's so cool. Thank you. All right, we got ourselves a big letter here. Let's check this one out. Oh, it's in pieces. It's in specific segments. So make sure I don't actually just undo this and have it all
out of order.
Exactly.
Ooh, and the pages are numbered. That is very helpful.
Oh, very helpful. Yes, thank you very much. All right, awesome. So we have our first page here. It says, Dear Caleb and Jacob, hello, this is Ethel, greeting from Taiwan. Thank you, Ethel.
Yeah.
All right, hello. I always enjoy watching your unboxing videos. First, I am glad that people respond to my letters. I used to write a lot, but I feel it meaningless and time-wasting because few people give me feedback. Oh, yeah. Secondly, I like your answers to many many of the questions from your fans. For example, you said you insist watching an episode of an anime once every week because it makes you enjoy this anime journey for a longer time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's been a lot of shows specifically that when I look back on having finished them, and then I go back and rewatch them in my kind of watch, frequency is pretty irregular, like 2 episodes here, an episode here, 6 episodes here, stuff like that. I kind of missed the formula, the routine of it, because then when I get to the end of an episode, I have to absorb and take in what the episode gave me. I think specifically, I look back on episodes or shows like not Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss was one of them, but what's the show about the older After the Rain?
Yeah.
Like shows that I never really would have watched on my own time or what have you, but having to watch it one episode at a time really made me take in a lot more. And there was like a episode in the middle of the show. You remember that one where it just tore my heart out all of a sudden.
Ripped you to shreds.
And I just...
Well, and like then it gives you like something special to look forward to each week, like whether it's Kill a Kill or like Monster or
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I was inspired by your attitude and your systematic way of doing this channel. As for me, I am not the type that I can resist watching the next episode. But recently, I tried to control the speed of watching animes. Following your discussion, I got some rest to digest the information, organize my thoughts, and keep some unsolved mysteries about the story in my mind. That's another thing that's rather fun, is that the mysteries don't feel like they get just completely unveiled rather quickly.
Right.
Because while we're in the streaming age, a lot of shows that end up in the kind of episodic kind of chunks of story bit, if you watch them all in one day, they kind of blur together.
Yep.
And you forget a lot of the things that the creators of the story really tried to make sure were poignant and important in that individual episode.
Yeah, it draws focus in a really nice way.
All right. I also learned how you do analyzing what kind of vocabulary you use to describe the characters in English. I'm now following your steps of watching Monster Oh, I'm glad you brought
Yeah.
up Monster, which in many aspects is a thought-provoking masterpiece.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Monster is one of the shows where I knew I had to rewatch it after I was finished with it. It was just so good. I also tried to slow down regarding my reading. I read novels 10 to 20 pages every day rather than finishing them as soon as possible. Yeah, I think that
Good
I think
idea.
that that's something I should try to do as well, because I definitely just read them ridiculously fast. In addition to understanding the story, I find that I can appreciate the use of words and try to grasp the messages from the author behind the story. It's quite an amazing experience. My next step is to practice writing some reviews, which will help me develop a deeper insight just as you discuss with each other and come up with great interpretation. Cool. Oh, aside from Monster, I watched Otori Monogatari and Koi Monogatari.
Ooh.
I had finished watching the Monogatari series without these two because I didn't like Sengoku. But once I watched them, I started to love them both. I started to love both, primarily because of Kaiki's charisma.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Kaiki is amazing.
yeah, and hence the the art pieces here. Thank you so much for those. That's why I draw the postcards on impulse. I just like so much that I need to do something to express my love for him. Yes, Kaiki's amazing. Caleb, you mentioned that you would like to have a t-shirt within the image of Kaiki questioning himself. I hope you like my postcard with yes da and no da.
There you
That's
go.
Exactly it. Yes, it's perfect. That's I knew I would want that one specifically. Yep. All right, speaking of Sengoku, I didn't have strong impressions on her because she seemed to be a flat character in comparison with the other female characters in the previous episodes.
We kind of thought that too.
Well, that's one of the things that's interesting is that in Bake specifically, they give her arc, but leave it kind of unfinished. And then when you see her again, it's like in a passing little bit of an episode. And then we don't see her again for a long time.
And her arc was 2 episodes, whereas like Hachikuji's and Kanbaru's, those were 3. And,
and Senjikahara got like multiple parts.
And Hanakawa, like...
Yeah, Hanakawa is one of the bigger parts of like everything in the very beginning. However, in Otori and Koi, although it is hard to make clear of all the cause and effects relationships, many of Sengoku's problems begin to surface. This makes her a more complicated character than before, and I can even relate to her regarding some of her problems. For instance, Sengoku is easily influenced by others' opinions. As Shinobu and Senjikahara blamed Sengoku for her cuteness, Sengoku defended that cuteness was not her fault, which implies she thinks cuteness is not a good characteristic. When I was in early ages, if I got good grades on tests, some classmates would be sarcastic. Not really, but somehow I felt uncomfortable, maybe out of jealousy. Their attitudes bewildered me. Is getting good grades something wrong? Should I be unhappy with that? From then on, when people give me a compliment, sometimes I just feel embarrassed and I don't know how to react. Yes, I totally relate to that.
Too.
There's a lot of times where people have the sort of an imposter syndrome when it comes to people complimenting them on something because there was some point in their past where there was like a tall poppy kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if someone was standing out, even in a positive way, the crowd would pull them back down. And that's not cool. In the end of Koi, Kaiki only helped Sengoku finish the unrequited love, and there are surely other problems that she needs to delve into and to solve on her own. Like Oshino Meme has said, only you can save yourself. I'm looking forward to her future stories. Ooh, here are some anime I would like to recommend. The Tatami Galaxy 2010. It is a fantasy story about a university student who dreams of a colorful campus life by joining a school club circle, but fails due to several ridiculous events. Each episode follows the same structure. At the beginning, the protagonist gets into college and joins a different club as a freshman. And in the end, he concludes that his campus life is not idealized, so the time reverses. Whoa. Okay. The director of this anime is the same as Devilman Crybaby and Ping Pong the animation. So I guess you will love the art style. Oh, yeah, for sure. You can also watch Night is Short, Walk On Girl, 2017. Yes.
We've seen that one, and it is wonderful.
An anime movie which shares the same world with the Tatami Galaxy, so there's some overlapping characters between the two. Awesome. Well, One Out's 2008. I put this one on a poll way back when we were putting Hajime no Ippo on a poll. And it was funny because a ton of people messaged me like, thank you so much for putting One Out on a poll. No one knows about this show. And I'm like, I just heard a couple people say that I should check it out because I know baseball and stuff, but it's more like psychological and like mind-bendy stuff than like typical sports anime.
Yeah, I had some IRL friends recommend that to me.
It says it's a baseball anime full of tricks and psychological warfare. The protagonist is a skillful pitcher and a super gambler. He never fails in a game called One Outs, in which pitcher can win the money by triple strike. He is invited to help revive a baseball team. Gotcha. So if he strikes out 3 people all in the same inning effectively, he gets some kind of money out of it.
Okay.
So one of the things that's really fun about baseball specifically is that the game is rigged against the batters.
Right.
It is
the perfect game is the game where nothing happens.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So the game itself is actually, in my opinion, kind of boring to watch after a certain point, because when it boils down to essentially the 1v1 mind game battle between the pitcher and the batter, and the ball never gets even hit at all, like it can be kind of fun maybe in an anime, because you can hear the internal thoughts of the characters
and have everything be stylized and all that stuff, so there's all the tension around everything. But
right. But that's interesting. You'll be excited to see how he leads the team to victory with his real gambler's spirit. Okay, my letter ends here. For my personal reason, I will change my English pen name into Susu. So next time I'll write the letter with my pen name. Awesome, that's cool, Susu.
Thank you, Susu.
By the way, there is much bad news about the coronavirus and seasonal flu. I hope you'll be all right. Take care and best wishes. Bye, Ethel. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Ethel.
Oh, that's so nice, and I love the script you wrote everything on, the paper and stuff. This is really nice. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And yes, Kaiki for sure.
Definitely. All right. Let's bring out ice for this one. Her.
Uh-oh. Getting a little bit floppy and flimsy with your sword there, Jacob.
Hey now. Okay.
All right. Next letter is from... we'll find out at the end, probably.
Dear Caleb and Jacob, it's your boy Alex again from the letter last time around.
Yeah.
I must say, I'm glad to have seen your kind words and insightful advice in reactions, dare I say, to my previous letter. It was quite the surprise and an overall surreal experience to see my letter being read by people I've only seen online. So I must thank you for that. Now,
for sure.
The purpose of this letter is different than the last one. Rather than me just saying that you are pretty cool and that I like your content, I am curious to your preferences and hobbies, because that sort of thing really interests me. Don't know why, it just always has. Stuff like fantasy or sci-fi, favorite themes or time periods, music taste. Personally, I'm a man of heavier themes and even heavier music. Ooh. But I'm interested in hearing what you like and prefer, especially music. I believe there is no better way to get to know someone than talking about your interests.
For sure.
Ooh, okay,
so let's go just right down the list here. Fantasy or sci-fi? I think that Jacob and I probably both, would answer both if we could.
Yeah.
But there's different types of fantasy out there.
So if it is sci-fi, I'd love it to still have a fantasy aesthetic, because but I don't generally like hard sci-fi, right? Yeah. So I generally like fantasy regardless, but the setting can be a sci-fi setting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely a preferal of I would say low fantasy. I very much like fantasy, but I don't want everything to be magical. I don't want to spend too much time understanding why the wizards of this land created a very unique system of things in which the magic needs to be explained, because then it just takes things away from the characters. So I love fantasy and sci-fi, but I like character-driven stories, so keep the world-building stuff kind of in the background a little bit.
And for me, with the fantasy elements, I really want the magic to feel magical, not just like some mundane thing that it can be very easily. Favorite themes or time periods?
So I would say that these things aren't mutually exclusive, but I prefer, in a lot of ways, I prefer the kind of the turn of the kind of the Renaissance period.
Okay.
So times where things were more focused on art. We were starting to get a little bit away from the end of the medieval kind of time period and stuff. So if a fantasy kind of blended in the steampunk kind of aesthetic or what have you, that a lot of people kind of idealize of what it would look like if there was magic or what have you in that Renaissance time period, that would be very much my thing.
For me, as far as themes go, I really like it to be have a personal, intimate kind of character-driven feel to it. So explorations of that I absolutely love. But as far as settings, I would say I actually really like the idea of Roman Empire kind of settings, where it's not necessarily medieval, but it's the beginning of civilizations that go beyond tribal setups.
Oh,
that's always been something that
so you like me. Looking at the rise of very great and powerful civilizations.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. One of the things that I really like with regards to themes is I love the dynamic of the mentorship or the family that transcends blood. So
Oh, yes.
my favorite theme is family for the most part, but I like family that goes beyond blood. So my favorite relationship probably in fiction is Iroh and Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. They are family, but they're not father and son. But there
Even
are
though they
multiple
have
points.
that relationship.
Yeah, there are multiple points where Iroh basically concedes that he sees Zuko as a son. So that kind of stuff it gets me.
That was one of the main reasons why I wrote battle lines, you know, because family more than blood. Music taste. Okay.
So music taste for me, I have kind of an easy answer and kind of a vague, kind of not as easy answer.
Okay.
So I really love music that gets my heart pumping. So when I say that, I actually don't have a specific genre or a taste in music necessarily, because I probably have pretty crap taste in music when it comes down to it, because I'm not a musician. But what I really, really enjoy is stuff that blends some aspect of the classical with the modern. So I very much still enjoy listening to Lindsey Sterling, like tons and stuff. But then I really love also like progressive like rock and metal.
Okay.
Like I really love those songs where they're a little bit disjointed. They're a little bit all over the place and don't know what they're doing, but you go on a journey of a story, if you will, in the actual song. So that's kind of my taste, I guess.
For me, it used to be a lot more of the heavier stuff, but recently in the past, like, I don't know, like 5 years or so, it's gone almost entirely into orchestral. And like anytime there's like a really soft piano that's like, you know, playing and like your attention is drawn to it, or strings and things like that, I love it. Sure. A lot of like OSTs and things like that, you know, Sawano and people like that, Silent Voice OST. By the way, if you want a recommendation for heavy metal music, then check out Megadeth or Mastodon. For even heavier, check out Strapping Young Lad. Okay.
Cool.
On a slight tangent, I must recommend for you to check out JoJo's. Good God, get it together, man. Leitmotifs on YouTube, if you haven't already. They're basically manga music videos of JoJo fights to the beat of the referenced music.
Whoa.
That's really cool. It's quite the sight to see, and gives both anime-onlys and manga readers a new and entertaining way to watch and experience JoJo's. Not to mention that it introduced me to new bands and music I now love. If you want some good ones to start with, you should check out SS Leitmotifs ones on Narancia and Mista. He makes the best ones around. Many leitmotifs are on parts not yet animated, so keep an eye out for spoilers. Other than that, I am positive you will enjoy them.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. With that, this letter comes to a close. I hope you enjoyed it. Sincerely, ya boy, Alex. Thank you, Alex.
Ya boy.
Thank you. And that is really cool. Like, it totally makes sense that someone would do that, because like JoJo's, right?
Well, also there's just so much time in which JoJo's wasn't getting animated.
Yep.
So what were people to do?
Right. Yep.
I mean, the internet was a thing, and JoJo's wasn't a thing.
Right.
Or not JoJo's wasn't a thing, but JoJo's parts from the future weren't a thing yet.
Right. Yeah.
And that has continued to be the case because there's still so much JoJo's out there, which is awesome. All right, so we got something from Bezos-kun here. Good old Bezos. So let's get this going. Oh, this is a meme gift, and I am very excited
to... a meme gift, you say?
I am very excited to bring this one out. I kind of want to surprise Jacob because I've already seen it now, but it's...
Oh, boy.
It's hilarious.
All right.
So, a gift for you. Spasiba. Let the ruling classes tremble at a communist revolution. The workers have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Workers of the world, unite. The Communist Manifesto.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, comrade. Yes, Karl Marx and Frederick Engels.
Oh my God.
I've never read this, but I just love that someone sent this to us as like, yes, we will eventually be taken by the bourgeoisie as seditionists to capitalism and all that bullshit. All right, yes,
Wow.
Of all the meme gifts we got, this might we've had some pretty meme
but this
gifts.
This is high up there.
This is high up there. Also, like only $3. What a bargain! You're not like
that's like what? Only 6 months' wages.
like 12 pounds of grain, obviously. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I watch this actually be like a super serious gift, and people are like, no, like literally, like
you should check it out.
You should check it out. I'll be like, oh, okay. I mean, hey,
stop having an early access deal. All right. Next
package, last package is in bucks.
It is
from Bezos-kun as well.
What's in the box?
Oh, by the way, own up to it in the YouTube comments. Who sent the manifesto?
Yeah.
Or in Discord, whichever one it is. Just tell us.
Let us know
I'm
because
curious.
Yep.
Ooh, what's this?
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Do I sense some One Piece, maybe?
I think so.
Oh!
Whoa!
Get this box!
Whoa!
Is there anything? Oh, okay. Don't you hate it how when you read a manga, all the black and white pages that are supposed to be in color, you have weird shading instead? Well, here you go. Also has some interviews in the back, and a 6-page spread on page 1. Pepper. Freaking Pepper, you absolute mad lad. Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at that. It's in color.
This.
It's so beautiful.
Wow. Wow.
Like we got
that is amazing.
Let's have a little line from each of our characters here. We'll go from Zoro across.
Fuck yeah, this is good tea.
Dang it, I can't beat that. Well, you gotta keep it going with Usopp.
Get down, Mr. President.
Get down, Mr. President. Alright, now Chopper.
Wow, this is tea. This is so tasty.
Oh yeah, get a taste of this ass!
Oh my god.
Wow, like, it tastes great, but why do I smell farts for some reason?
I'm pretty sure that animal hasn't brushed its teeth recently.
And, your boy, hiding up here, really small. But you know, yeah, look at your man, now back to me. Now look at your man, now back to me. I am not your man. Where is he? He's not on a lion sipping tea like a badass.
What?
Yeah, it's Sanji. He's just being the coolest.
Wait, he has a cowboy hat on.
I know, that's why I went even more into the voice, because he's playing his own voice.
Ah.
On the voice, yeah. Okay, well, this is amazing. We gotta check out like a few pages, right? Like, whoa.
So this is the 6-page spread.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So let go.
Okay.
Wow.
That is amazing.
That is so cool. And there's just a bunch of these in there.
And oh man.
Oh, there's so many. Wow. So it's this East Blue to Sky Pia.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Color Walk Compendium, East Blue to Sky Pia, Eiichiro Oda. Wow. Okay, so it shows the table of contents there about what there is here. Oh, this is cool because we're not watching the anime. We don't know what a lot of these characters like
color schemes are.
Color schemes are.
Right,
like,
because unlike JoJo's, they have canon color schemes.
But like we'd have to guess either way.
Wait,
you know?
red-haired Shanks has red hair?
Oh my god. A great pirate age, or the Great Pirate Age, a tumultuous period in which battles are fought over the legendary treasure One Piece, left by the only man in history to be called the Pirate King, Gold Roger. Not Gold D. Roger? Suspicious.
Yeah.
During this time, countless pirates raised their flags, fought, and made their names.
So does that mean Luffy's first name is Monkeyed?
Yeah. Aww.
I gotta say,
Buggy looks so good.
Buggy looks very serious in these color spreads.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Oh, this is so cool.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, with so many
Captain Kuro.
so many characters and such here. What?
Oh, these are great. These are great.
Oh, they just pop.
They really
the
do.
color just pops so much. Okay, that's a good one here.
Yeah.
That's a good one
Mhm.
for Barati.
Mhm.
We got ourselves all the the it's too reflective for the.
Oh.
There we
Oh
go.
my.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
That's cool.
Oh, that's so awesome. Wow, Pepper, thank you so
Yeah, thank
very
you
much.
so much.
This is so freaking cool.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, well that's just,
Woo!
thank you. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
guys, thank you so much for the gifts. This was a treat, and the letters. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, those are so sweet.
We absolutely love getting letters from you guys.
Like this is something that many of you all know. We have a Discord. The main
Yes.
reason why we have the Discord is to be able to interact with you guys and breach that invisible barrier between the idea of, you know, the creator and the people that are actually like watching the videos and stuff. But because we're not in the comments, you know, at all,
Right.
that's something that is something I'm constantly worried about, that I'm not actually able to engage with you guys as
Mhm.
much.
Yeah.
But even on the Discord, there's still sometimes that feeling where people won't just like ask questions and be
Yep.
like, hey,
Mhm.
can I talk with you about this thing? Because I want to talk with them about that kind of stuff. But these letters are like
We love
personal,
them.
and I just,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
just
They
mean a
really
lot.
brighten up our day.
They really do. Yeah. Because
Mhm.
life sometimes sends crazy stuff, and,
Yeah.
you know, sends us all, we lose a little bit of our semblance of sanity.
Exactly.
We don't have a semblance of sanity at
Mhm.
certain points,
Yep.
as you could maybe tell in this video. But yeah, y'all, we'll see you all in the next one. We have a PO box address in the
Yes.
description in
Mhm.
the doobly-doo. Go
Yep.
check that out if you want to send us anything. They're going to be basically segmented month to month
On
around
the 15th.
On
as
the
close
15th,
as possible.
unless extenuating circumstances happen,
like this month.
like this month.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, love you all, and until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.